you ever felt like you were attending your own funeral while being in a toxic relationship, especially with a narcissistic person? Let's explore today the brutal truth here and watch behind the emotional turmoil. Stay with me, don't go anywhere, and let's know how you begin and end your own funeral. Dr. Sumit Grover, you can call me by my first name Sumit. Today's topic: are you attending your own funeral being with a narcissist or a narcissistic person? Have you ever felt being with someone slowly who's draining the life out of you? Like you're watching yourself ending yourself within yourself, while the person who should be saving you is standing there completely indifferent, or worse, enjoying it. Because let's be honest, sometimes it feels easier for us to tie ourselves to their chaos than to untangle ourselves and walk away. Why are you doing this with yourself? Because narcissism is characterized by an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, and a lack of empathy towards others and towards you. So if you find yourself constantly waiting for someone to validate your feelings, you might be entangled with a narcissist. And their anger or gaslighting or being ghosted, the volcanic eruption can be only avoided if you are doing a sheep walk or ready to be entangled with them. So that is the reason why we prefer to remain entangled rather than walking away for long. Now, let's talk about the brutal truth, why it feels so hard to escape and get out of this relationship, and many people, they stay in this relationship hoping for a change. Yes, change, because don't forget, narcissists are masters of creating moments and magical, charming memories. The moments you replay over and over when things get bad between a person, a narcissistic person, and you. So those memories become like a golden chains keeping you stuck. You tell yourself it wasn't all that bad. Maybe it can back to how it was. Let me explain it to you. So this is a chain, okay? A golden chain. So this is a good memory, this is a bad memory, good memory, bad memory, good, great, good, bad, bad. So when the bad time is there, you look back to the chain of the good memories and till you realize that you are stuck and you have entangled yourself in this toxic relationship, hoping maybe it can be back how it was from where we started with. And you'll end up tying yourself with the hope of the good time to come back and always get disheartened because it does not come back the way it was. But those good times, they are not the foundation of your relationship. They are the fish bait, remember, which they gave to you. And the bad time that's the real story. Now think about it. It's like voluntary. You're putting yourself in the golden chain, handcuffs, and trying yourself to a window frame and giving the key to them. You are trapped in a home of those dissonance feelings, waiting for them to come and save you. But there's the thing, they will never come and save you because, one, they are in their own world. They have no clue what you are going through and what you want. That's you want a good time to come back. Rather, they blame you for the situation. But let me ask you one thing. If they really cared about you, why did they let you tie yourself up in the first place? And your emotional funeral starts. That's where you are sacrificing your mental health, your happiness, your identity, your self-worth, and you may feel like you are losing parts of yourself and your happiness. And it's soul crushing. Sitting there waiting in the waiting lounge with the hope of the good time to come back and trying every day making them happy, slowly giving up upon yourself, upon your goals, upon your objectives, and doing what they want out of you and out of this relationship for their happiness. You start questioning yourself and your reality. Am I a problem? Am I too needy? Am I too sensitive? But no, the problem isn't you. The problem is the way the narcissistic or the narcissist has conditioned you to believe you are unworthy unless you are serving their needs. It is embedded in your brain that they know how you will be happy and you accept it, thinking that's the way you need to feel. You are sucking yourself, your own self, slowly, and losing yourself and getting molded the way the narcissistic want. It's like attending your own funeral, burying parts of yourself every day, just like to keep them happy. So you are trapped in a coffin of your own, which you have created. Your funeral has already started and begun, and you don't even know about it. It's like slow poisoning. It's like slow dying. They don't even give you time to self-mourn or to self-reflect or think that why this drama is happening around you and why these dynamics around you are happening in such a way that you are ending yourself. And it becomes a pattern and living style, accepting that's the way life needs to be because you chose them over yourself and you're not living for yourself anymore. What I would like to say that if you are watching your own funeral unfolding in front of you, it's time to take a step back and evaluate and reevaluate. So how do you break free? It starts with recognizing the truth. The truth that that narcissistic person is not going to change. The world revolves around them. The truth that the good time to which you have chained yourself and entangled yourself is not going to come back. That's the way it is going to be, the way it is at present, the bad time. So you yourself have tied those handcuffs around you, and yes, you yourself will remove them. Nobody is going to come and remove them unless and until you learn how to face the truth, because it is very hard. But trust me, it's not impossible. You have the power to untie yourself. So 5 beginning tips to untangle yourself before you start with the healing process. I do have 2 healing from a narcissistic abuse videos, part 1 and part 2, on my YouTube channel. But these are the 5 tips which I'm going to tell you before those healing steps or healing process. Number 1, accept the reality. Denial won't help. Accept that this relationship cannot change for better, as it is hard for you to recognize that the person you are dealing with will not transform into someone who respects you and your values. Grieve or start grieving before ending it. Start the emotional process within yourself. Grieve within yourself that, yes, you know what, this is ending and it's better for me to let it go. The other one, third one, reflect on the past. Before ending the relationship, ask yourself how life would be if you continue. Write down some instances where you were mistreated, gaslighted, or disrespected. This will serve you as a reminder to avoid falling back into the same cycle and their fish bait. Number 4, limit the contact. Follow the gray rock theory, that less conversation, yes, no, no emotional responses, make it bare minimum. Number 5, cut the ties and stay away. Stop visiting the places where you might run into them, as they may either lash out in anger or try to feel you or reel you back in with kindness. Focus on healing yourself and start the therapy with this process of loss. Start the healing process. It's not easy walking away from a narcissist. It means facing your fears, your doubts, and yes, your loneliness. But what's more scarier here and what's more scary here? Spending the rest of your life chained or entangling yourself to someone who doesn't even care if you're alive or dead. You deserve better. You deserve someone who does not make you feel like you are attending your own funeral. Someone who lifts you up, celebrates you every day, and sees your worth. Remember, this isn't the end of your story. It's just the beginning. And don't forget, you are writing your own story. The pen is in your hand. You are writing your own story, and you can write whatever you want in your life, and you can bring about changes with the way you want. So I think it's no need to attend your own funeral or to see or watch your own funeral. Life is one, life is long, life is short. Live it to the full point or to the fullest. So I'll stop here today. Share your thoughts with me. If you've liked my video, press the thumbs up and do press the bell.